fucking best candy in the world. Fucking nerd.
I know what you're thinking. His gums can't handle nerds. Those are the gummy nerds.
What it do, people? What it do? Got me a side-by-side, guys.
The jury's still out on how he obtained the side-by-side or where the title that his side-by-side might be, but we'll get into that.
Commander 1000R. Commander. Those are badass. I mean, bad. We gonna sit around and hold fire.
A lot of times during this live, he would tweak out looking for stuff, forget what he was doing, forget what he was saying, twirl that stick around.
Watch it burn. Check that out. Autograph. DWO, baby. Blackwater Outlaws. Covering coal in West Virginia. Trying to find my lighter I just bought. It's about me one got me a Nirvana lighter. Yeah. My buddy probably got it. But it is what it is. Like I said, you know what I mean? I'm shooting 300 yards within a pattern about this big, but the one shot I shoot, the people was with me said, "Can you hit the pole?" Ding!
Also, Derkie's 300-yard shots are closer to 50 yards.
I'm going to post the slow-mo. You can watch the fucking 17 round come out and just, whew, it's so fast even.
Faster than a bullet. I mean, it was beautiful.
Or it's a 17. You know, shooting at 3,000 feet per second out the muzzle, for Christ's sakes. Yo, what's he doing here? What the hell? Uh-oh. I'll be back.
Derkie pauses his stream, grabs the heat. Turns out it was just Jeffro out in the driveway avoiding the cops, asking questions about where Kevin's at. Now, Kevin's been staying with Derkie and Bo here in the trailer. The real question is, why is Jeffro out there asking questions about Kevin? We'll get into that.
He's like, "Derkie, man, I got pulled over by the police on my four-wheeler." And I was like, "Okay." And what'd they say? And I was like, "They told me my tail light was too dim, they really couldn't see it." I was like, "All right." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cool. Wipe the motherfucker off. I said, "Take back off up the road."
Derkie either turned on an air conditioner or a Boeing 757. Either way, it looks a little worried about Jeffro poking around asking questions.
And I said, "They pull you over again. Take a look." The way he wanted to go, there's a tree down. And I was like, "Dude, I just went over that tree on my four-wheeler, you know what I mean, and broke it down." And he's like, "Yeah, but my four-wheeler ain't high." I was like, "Dude," and you go right by the cops and say, "Look, we just put a new fucking bulb in this thing. Just did a rebuild on the firing system on a Mustang today." And then we dropped all the ground effects and all that. Now she's saying, bam. My mom, my cousin walked out the door and said, "God damn, that thing looking fire now." I was like, "Yeah. It's called hard work. Pays off, don't it?"
What the hell would you know about hard work? You've never worked a day in your life, and that car was supposed to have been running weeks ago. It'll never run.
Burn up, son.
Whoa, that was like a magic trick. Did you see how fast that hat went off and then back on his head?
Collar and a tattoo ain't nothing, man. My collars are like they are. I use the best of the best.
Only the best collars for Derkie's tattoos. You people don't even know what collars are.
You know, when it comes to collar inks, Skin Candy and Star Bright is all I fuck with. And it's very expensive. It's very, very expensive and very, very good inks.
It's very, very good inks. He had me on the second berry.
What's up, bro? Hey, Jeffro just stopped by. He got pulled over by the police.
Huh?
Jeffro just stopped by. He got pulled over by the police.
I seen him up there at the fire department.
Derkie's quick to tell Kevin that Jeffro's looking for him.
I said, "What for?" He said, "Because my tail light's got too much dust on it. Let's don't wipe it off."
Yeah, I was doing 40. I just happened to be doing 43 when I went up through there.
There's two of them up there.
And I just seen the one.
And there's two.
And I went up jabs. And it wouldn't take.
Derkie's so proud he thinks he knows what he's talking about, saying there's two cops waiting up the road. Meanwhile, he sends this old guy out to get his Coca-Cola and cigarettes for the night.
On the phone?
Yep.
I'll get it for you.
He's sucking on that thing like there's a Browns hat at the other end.
I wanted to take one where I can call at the same time. It's cool and it ain't cool. You know what I mean? How they got the new setup on these. Have y'all seen the new motos? I love the collar.
I had to punch in the zip code.
Did you?
Yeah.
Derkie sold Kevin this cell phone, and big shocker, the cell phone doesn't work. But the real surprise comes a couple days later when they're carrying Kevin's body out of Mama Bo's trailer because Derkie found him dead.
What was Jeffro looking for?
Looking just getting off the road from the police.
Last year, when I woke down to Mom's the first time,
Right.
I had that John boat up there at his
Yeah,
house.
that's what I've been wanting to get right there.
And
Junior.
he sold it to that mechanic up there at Cow Creek.
See what I'm
Traded
saying?
for script Adderall.
Wow.
So Jeffro traded Kevin's boat for a script. Now he's down here at Derkie's looking around where there's mysterious four-wheelers, bulldozers, and side-by-sides showing up.
He was like, you know what I mean? He asked me about my side-by-side and shit. I was like, yeah. He was like, you get you one? I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, I just got to go get it, you know what I mean?
He didn't ask about me?
Yeah, he asked me where he was. I said he went up to the store real quick, you know what I mean? He said, well, tell him I stopped by there, you know what I mean? I said, well, you know, well.
Wow.
Sounds to me like Jeffro's filling the cops in on the side-by-side sitting out the driveway and the Kevin sitting on the couch.
You know what I mean? He looked like he was in black, so like he was fucking like stealing copper or something. He looked blacker than coal.
But like I said, the first time I left, he took my boat. And the second
I didn't
time,
know who he was. I grabbed my 9 and got up. I said, who is
the
this?
second time I left, I told Timbo to go up there and get that black truck. I can give him that black truck to fix my side-by-side.
Right.
Interesting side story. Kevin traded Timbo that black truck to fix his side-by-side. Meanwhile, Jeffro sold the black truck out from underneath Timbo and Kevin.
We need to go up there. I'll go up there and I'll knock on every door. And more, hey, I want you to open that garage. They've been 6 4-wheelers stolen out in Greenwood. You see what I mean?
Derkie all of a sudden knows about those stolen four-wheelers, but he didn't know about them a couple weeks ago when I asked him about it.
With that seam on it, pal. Stolen 4-wheeler. What you talking about? You talking about the 4-wheeler that I'm redoing for my buddy? He's paying me $500 to put his brakes on.
He said, well, Timbo got that truck. I said, yeah, I traded Timbo to fix my side-by-side.
Yeah, see it motor, yeah.
I said, that wasn't your truck to sell when Timbo went to get the truck. It was Randy, little Randy.
No.
Jeffro sold him that black truck. And I got hold of little Randy. I said, look, dude, I said, I ain't being a dick.
But that's my truck. No
I said, but that's my truck. I got the title.
I mean, like Scotty.
I said, I don't want nobody to go to jail.
I got the title to that F-250 still.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that belong to? And legally. You know what I mean? I won't do them like that. You know what I mean?
Scotty Green, you better go get the title to your truck or Derkie's going to tell Billy you stole it when he gets out of jail.
Jeffro,
Legally, that's mine.
he pulled that one time. I don't know if that was that one time.
Girl.
Derkie's eyes rolling around more than a Rooski Ray Charles.
$200 off my card and didn't think I'd notice it.
Well, he just sat here and said, man, that engine good, ain't it? I said, yeah, until you took it apart and got rain rust all on the top of it. It was a perfect engine.
But I don't have any idea what he could want from me.
He never comes here. Ever. Ever comes here.
Maybe it's because lately everybody that comes to the trailer ends up dead.
But I told you, it was this morning I told you I passed him at the bridge.
Mm-hmm. And this morning I passed them 2 cops.
I guess when you help the police that much, you don't even have to have a license to drive around.
He went like that.
Ain't that odd?
He went like that when he got me at the bridge this morning.
Didn't I say I passed
I didn't wave at him or nothing.
You hear me? These cops are up to something. These cops are up to something. These cops are up to something. Why would 2 counties that never patrol Route 85 fucking be patrolling it all day long in unmarked cars and marked cars? You know what I mean?
This is what tweakers do all night. They sit around wondering why the cops rode by.
Pepsi's better. Motherfucker, you smoking crack.
Why not tell you about saying crack and you ain't got no crack?
Yeah, for him, but for him to come down here.
You think Pepsi better than that?
Oh,
Pepsi
yeah.
is watered down crack.
Yeah, I like Pepsi a lot better than Coca-Cola.
Coke is the best.
I like Mountain Dew.
You know,
That's what I'm
I like Code Red, that's it.
When I drove them cold trucks, man, I got a 6-pack of Mountain Dew and that pop.
I got burnt out on Pepsi when I was a boy. You know
that Mountain Dew bounced around the floor and everything. And you open it,
I can't drink that shit.
Get that right there, roll around the floor for 30 minutes.
I call pissed
you
off.
open it, won't even fizz.
No, they're gonna play fucking ice cold.
Because you never mentioned to me that he come down here.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, Kevin, he never mentioned to anybody that you were there or put you on this live stream the last few times.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
He just pulled it in here.
He just pulls in there. Probably.
Ain't been down here for 2 years.
He never comes here. We have Mexican Coke that's legit. No, you mean Colombian? I don't trust that motherfucker. I
hear me?
can throw him and that boy. And he said the cops pulled him over for not having his lights on.
Didn't take long for the story to change on why the cops were pulling him over.
See, my four-wheeler registered. You got the registration shit on it. You know what I mean? He said he hit a deer. There was no sign of no deer. You know what I'm saying? I was like, mother, what have you got out here and done black and cold and shit? You know what I mean?
If he went up the road, he just
You would have saw him, exactly. Or behind Scotty Green's.
And then go, yeah, but that's where the cops are.
No shit. That's where the cops are. One more place. When I was a kid. Frog Alley, back, clean camp. You know what I'm talking about? Pop out, but you gotta rob the contracts.
Y'all at Grapevine,
You know what I mean?
that's
Exactly.
Grapevine.
That guy will come over with a gun on you.
Yep.
You already know.
Yep, I
Like,
do.
what the f are you doing? You know?
Hell, everybody in Boone County knows you can't take Frog Alley to get to Clinton Camp if you don't ride on the train tracks and the guy come out around the Grapevine and pull the gun on you.
Yeah.
They're in brand spanking new SUVs.
My
Right
boy
around
later,
and
he
brand
put
new
off the road.
stores. That one was a blackout, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
When I seen that blackout, that blackout one has your gold badge in it all day long. You know exactly what I mean.
see, when
That's
I
probably Kevin McCarty right there.
when I seen
He said, "Oh, I got a herd on for Derkie." I bet you do.
when I went up the road,
I don't know too many people with Derkie's history who would call out a cop by his first and last name and call him a derogatory name for having a hard-on for Derkie.
They say sheriff and gold.
it said sheriff, but I couldn't tell. But before I pulled out some little general, I grabbed my bowl and the stuff was in my pocket, and I put it back there in my tight.
Right, you know what I mean?
There ain't no reason.
Just like it's right here.
There ain't no reason to give my reason.
Probably not the best idea for Kevin to mention hiding the pipes on the live stream.
This right here could put me in jail. But this, like, you're in a castle law state. You know what I mean? You didn't go the other way
I've never
around.
been convicted.
You get what I'm saying? We're allowed to have that here.
That gun was a gift
You know,
from my brother.
Exactly right.
Kevin's got it figured out. He's going to tell him the gun's a gift, and I don't know what to tell him about the crack pipe. You just let me handle that, baby.
You know what I mean? They can't touch that gun, buddy.
Sean bought that gun at the store.
30, 30,
It's not
243,
stolen.
30.
It's registered in his name.
You know? Yeah, they just mess you about that side to side. You know what I mean?
The one that you're
Side-by-side business stream immediately ends.
Ding, ding, ding.
As you all probably already know, I broke the news on Friday about Derkie's recent run-in with the law. I believe I dropped a few hints in this video as to why I truly believe the cops kicked the doors down on the death camper. Maybe while they're sweating Derkie out in the county, they can get some closure for Kevin's family.
You can check out